welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten, and today I am working on my Heaven and Earth project. I have decided to do a larger section because I do want to get some of this done before we get to May and the start of the new event, which the name will be coming later. So today I am using my mini grey cook tray. I'm also using a small alcohol ink cover minder, my pink pen from Admiral Zest, and obviously I am using pattern keeper. Now because I'm doing a larger section, I'm doing a 3x3 section, so 9 squares. So I can't cut this bit off like I normally would. I'm working with it flat, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get as much done as I can in the amount of time that I've got. I don't really want to do this for more than an hour. So just a small note on the cook trays. When you first get your cook tray, that stopper will be quite stiff. Now the nature of this type of filament is that it will rub itself down. Now if I put it in that way, it won't go in very far at all, so that's quite stiff. If I put it in that way, it goes down even further. When you get to a point where your stopper is quite loose, try twisting it round. But even, oh, you see, that's quite stiff. Even when this goes all the way in, it still shouldn't come out. It may sound loose, but it shouldn't come out. The lids may also be quite stiff. So I just need to point that out. I've not had any problems. I've not managed to get mine to fall out yet. This is a new tray. And obviously production is ongoing. I will talk about that in a little bit more detail as I'm going. I have got new tape in a single placer and a 4 placer, so it may play up, but I'm going to try and get as much of this done as possible. So I'm starting with my 310 because I'm going to use that to give me my my markers to do this. So if you are brand new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you enjoy. This is a conversion project. If you would like to see normal diamond painting, please do check out my other videos. If you are coming back, welcome back. I decided to do a bigger section after speaking to Penny, because she says it's easier because you're not changing colours so much. So if this takes me forever, I shall blame Penny. See, I told you my tape was new. It's going to be super sticky. I am at a point where I am going to start running out of colours. So I wanted to get as much done as I could before that happens. I did put up a video today, so it is Monday. I have a day off because I swapped shifts with somebody. This is really not going to work. It's going to be too sticky. Let me just see if I can dampen this off a bit. So all I'm doing is I'm just literally tapping it on my clothes to get rid of some of the sticky. It's a bit too sticky. So let's mark those off. Now because I'm doing a bigger section, oh, not that one, that one. Because I'm doing a bigger section, the symbols are smaller, so I may catch them. I've got quite fat fingers, so I may catch them. So yes, I am multi-placing. Not the easiest thing to do, and obviously to get, look, it doesn't want to behave. It's gonna be one of them days. No, because that's not in the right place. Let's pull that down and put it down there. See, now I've made it all sticky again. I've got little bits of fluff and everything sticking off the end of this. Anyway, I have got an impromptu day off because I swapped shifts, so I'm now working Thursday instead. So I was meant to be doing Wednesday and Thursday. I'm now doing Tuesday, and then I'm in Thursday and Friday, and then I am off for the weekend, which is good. And I thought I would put up a heaven and earth, and then what I can do is I can film this one, and then I can hopefully film a whip on Mackenzie's Treasure, because cracking on with that one. So we want one there and one more there. So I apologise if it doesn't look very neat. It's just a case of I'm just trying to get these black ones in, get these 310 done, and that will give me my pattern to then do the others. So what have I been up to? I have had a very relaxed weekend. I am not going to lie, and there is a reason for that. I have been struggling with my mental health a little bit, so I am going to be, you know, honest. So the main problem is trying to do too much. Okay, so if you don't know already, if you're quite new to my channel, I work part-time as a receptionist. I also work part-time as a nail technician. I work from home. Plus I do YouTube, and I have an Etsy shop. Now the issue is that I launched these trays that I'm using back on the 1st of December. So that's all them done. And I can tell you that getting 26 orders in one day and getting them packaged up and posted out during the Royal Mail strikes is not fun. And I'm going to be honest, things are going to go wrong. I've never run a little business like this from home before. I am reliant on using my spare time in between doing the other jobs as well. So although I might get an order in on a particular day, what I normally do is I normally hold them off until the following Monday, and then I package them all up in one go. Now I had to change the processing time on my orders, because when I'm working I tend to book people in for nails on the same day. So I will get up at about 5:45 in the morning. I will get my daughter up for school. I will drop her off at school. I will then go to work. I work till 2. I finish at 2 o'clock. I then have to hang around until 3:10 for her to come out of school. I then need to get home, so we're now at about 3:30, 20 to 4. At 4 o'clock I will have a nail client in, and sometimes at 6 o'clock I will have another nail client in. And then at the end of that, I've got to cook dinner, as well as run a home. So if I get 1 or 2 orders in on a day, I will very often leave them, and then I will pack them all and post them all out on the same day. I live in a small town. I print the postage at home and put them in a local post box. But when you've got 26 orders to do in one go, just wanted to sort my drills out. When you've got 26 orders in one go, that can take a little bit more time. Now put in as well that I do have fibro, I do have health issues, I do have anxiety and depression, and some days are just easier than others. It's as simple as that. And the problem with running a little shop is you're going to get problems. Now, one of the biggest problems I've got at the minute is shipping. Okay, so for the last month or so, we have had Royal Mail strikes. So even if something was posted out, it may not get picked up for 2 or 3 days. It could then sit in a sorting office for 2 or 3 days. And when you are shipping overseas, that of course has an impact. And you know, I've had a couple of people that, you know, have messaged, rightly so, and said, you know, where's my parcel, what's happening? And the truth is, you know, it's been sent out, it's been, the label's been created, I can't do any more than that while these strikes are going on. Now add into the fact that as of the 12th of the month, Royal Mail have now put a hold on all international postage due to a cyber attack, apparently. So this now means that I can't send anything outside of the UK, which is really, really annoying, because of course, just as the majority of my subscribers are outside the UK, so are a lot of the people that order from my shop. And to top that off, I've then got people, you know, sort of saying, where's my parcel? And the God's honest truth is, I don't do tracked delivery. And the reason I don't do tracked delivery is because if you go on and you order a cover minder, I will post out a cover minder and probably a free item, and to do that tracked would cost twice as much. It would cost more than the item is actually worth, more than you've spent on it. People just are not going to pay for that. However, I will be looking at adding tracked delivery on if people wish to have it, but I just cannot see stuff selling. Go back. Right, try again. No, why won't it do it? I'm just highlighting these because it's playing up. It won't let me do it. Oh, right. I'm just going to go back out of it and I'm going to go back in. There you go. It's done it. I don't know why. Yeah, so that's something at the minute. So at the moment, I cannot post out internationally. I have one order sitting there waiting, which is now overdue because I cannot post it out to where it's meant to go. Now that person has been notified and has asked me to keep hold of that until I can post it out, which is absolutely fine. But I wanted to make you guys aware of that. As soon as right, I've done them too. As soon as that shipping is back up and running, I will update it on the shop. So at the minute there is a note on the shop to say international deliveries I cannot actually send out this time. So if you are in a hurry, don't order. Because I've got anxiety, every time I get an email, I panic. I start to get really anxious. Now, I did have some feedback this week, and that feedback was very much needed. So thank you. The person knows who they are. It did make me anxious because I want to be the best that I can be. I absolutely do. But I am working in cramped conditions with everything that I use for my shop in a room that I work from. So if you come to me with feedback on how I can improve my business, then I will absolutely take it on board and I will make changes. Absolutely. But there are some things I can't control. Okay? So for instance, if you are in the UK and you order a cover minder and you order on a Tuesday, that order is not going to get posted out until the following Monday, because I need to wait for me to be off work, for one. I need to make sure I don't have anyone in for nails, for another. And you know, when you've worked all day and then you come home and then you do a couple of clients and then you've got to sit there and you've got to do your dinner, so you're not getting your dinner until like 8 o'clock at night. The last thing you want to be doing is packing up a bloody order. You know, I just can't. And if you're in the UK, I get that, you know, we live in a culture where everybody wants everything now. But the God's honest truth is, I've got to pull stuff out to do that order. And that's why I try and do orders in bulk, because I can get it all out, I can get them all on, I can get them all done. Whereas just doing one order, you know, it's a faff when I've already worked all day. You know, I'm just saying it can be quite stressful when you've got people going, well, you know, I ordered it 3 days ago, where is it? Well, I just haven't sent it out yet. And I'm going to be honest, this last week has been difficult. I am aware this is part and parcel of running a small business. It's not something I've had to deal with before. You know, I do nails from home, but it's a different scenario. You don't get the same problems that you get when you're running a small shop. And I think all I wanted to say really was, you know, if you're in the UK and you're ordering, please bear in mind that I do work 2 jobs. I do have a family. I do have health problems. And I'm getting this stuff out as quickly as possible. Now, at the minute, I have 1 to 2 weeks processing time on my shop, because believe me, 26 orders in one go is a lot to do. And I may not be able to do them all in the same day. I may have to stretch it over a couple of days. So that is why. Now, that time will be changing. It will go back to, let me just count where these are, because I've got a row, that's right. So I'll put them 2 there. It will be changing back to 3 to 5 business days. But I just wanted you to make people aware that even though you're in the UK, I don't necessarily have the time to just whack something out in one go. On the whole, feedback from the trays has been really good. There have been a couple of issues, I'm going to be honest with that, and that could be down to production. So again, I've taken feedback on board and I am double checking before I send items out that stoppers fit, etc. But there is a reason that I don't file the stoppers. And that is purely because they wear down on their own. And if I file them, they're going to get loose really, really quickly. Now, I've had a loose, I haven't got a loose tray now. My mum's got it. But I did have one that was really loose. And I just found that turning it around, turning the stopper around, made it fit that bit longer. And I also found that I could shake that tray to within 1 inch of my life, and it would not, that stopper would not fall out. But, you know, nature of the business is that you may end up with issues. So we are looking at production. You can tell this is a new tray because that stopper is so stiff I can't pull it out. We are looking at production issues, so hopefully there won't be many more. It is a new company, it is a new product, so please bear that in mind. I am not saying that these trays are the best in the world. What I'm saying is they're pretty damn good, okay? And we as a family are enjoying the fact that we are working on this as a family. So I think that's what I wanted to get out. Now, there is an element, 902, there is an element of, it has triggered my anxiety really badly. And the reason I haven't filmed over the weekend or put anything up is because I just was not in the headspace. I have literally questioned whether I want to run this as a business at all, because it has triggered my anxiety quite a bit, and I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy what I'm doing. I decided to do the trays because I enjoy using them, they work for me, but I'm aware they won't work for everybody. What I will say is I will do my utmost to give you the best customer service I can. Now, if you take into account in the last couple of weeks, I have struggled getting into my email account, so I haven't seen messages. I've had issues with the Royal Mail strikes, and then issues because they're not posting overseas. It has been a freaking nightmare, and some of these things are things out of my control. There's nothing I can do, and of course that triggers my anxiety, because then I feel guilty that there's nothing that I can do, and I get upset about it, physically upset. So I am not gonna lie, this weekend I have taken some time to just diamond paint, to remind myself of what I love most about this whole thing. It is the diamond painting. So saying that, I have you know, sat and talked with my husband, and you know, we've made the decision that yes, we are going to continue doing the trays. I am going to try and get quicker and better at getting orders out quicker. You know, it is an awful lot to do, and I'm going to try and just have a little bit of a thicker skin, because I need it. Otherwise it's going to stress me out, and I don't want that to happen. I stand by the trays. I think they're fab. I've had a lot of people come back and like them as well. So yeah, but you know, my anxiety is such that yes, I'm not going to lie, I have had quite a few of those. So let's not do that one. I'm trying to get me little bitty bits. Yeah, I'm going to try and not let it, you know, I can do this. I know I can do this. It's just a learning curve, and I am learning as I go along. And I just need to get organised and to make sure that I've got everything in place for what I need when I start. And it's as simple as that. Right, so we're up and we're 3 across. So it should be there. Yeah. But yeah, it's not been easy. I got myself in a little bit of a state. Got myself into a little bit of a negative space where literally I'm just like, seriously, I just need to, I'm not doing this. It's crazy. I don't need to add this stress into an already very busy life. You know, considering I do have health problems, I am a hard worker. I do a lot. So however, I have had some very nice feedback about these trays, so you know, I enjoy using them, and I'll keep making them while there's a call for it. I may just readjust my plans for them to take into account the stress level that can be incurred by doing these. Right, why is that? They have not. Oh, it's done it again. Go back. Go back in. Right, I think that's right, yeah. It might be that I've got quite a bit on my tablet and that's why it's playing up. So 3 and then 1. And then the pen plays up. So that is where I am at the minute with the Etsy shop. So currently it does say 1 to 2 weeks processing time. If you are going to order and you are overseas, if you are not in the United Kingdom, please do not order now, or be aware that there may be a significant delay due to the fact that Royal Mail are not posting out. And the reason I use Royal Mail is because it's the cheapest and easiest option. I do not have the time to take parcels to the post office or to a drop-off station or anything like that. So it is the easiest option for me. Right, let's get this in. Incidentally, I have a piece of paper and a pen because I need to do an updated list on what I need in drills, because I am going to reach a point where I haven't got enough. So I'm just keeping track. Got 800 of those. I need 888. So I think I'm all right with that. So I've just got a pen and paper handy so that if I reach one that I'm quite low on, I can just make a note of it, and I can arrange to either get some more spares or I can order them in if I'm getting. Stick that back down. So one there, one there. But getting me itty bitty bits done first, as you know, will make it easier when it comes to doing the bits at the end. I'm not going to get all of this done in one video. I can promise you that now. It's not going to happen. But it does mean that I'm going to get a decent size section done today. Right, don't need that because that's on the next one. So we're all right there. On the note of my anxiety at the minute, I'm not great. I'm not going to lie. I'm not depressed, but I am struggling quite a lot with motivation. I don't know why. Right, quite a lot of those, quite a lot of those. So we'll go into the next square. What are they? 632, quite a lot of those. Let's go for that one. 420. I've got plenty, 420. So yeah, I'm not going to lie. Now, diamond paintings. I have stuck to my no-buy. I haven't bought any diamond paintings at all. What I haven't stuck to, 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, so that is right. Right, 2 in. I have bought washi tapes. I have bought, yeah, I bought washi tapes, and what else have I bought? I've bought some filament, but I haven't actually bought any diamond paintings. Now, I did see a couple that I really liked. I saw one which was like Floating Island, I think it's called, from Diamond Art Club. Now, I like it. I don't like it enough to make an order for it just on that basis alone. It would be one of those canvases that if I see it, when I go to order, if it's still there, I'm not sure it will be because it's limited edition, but if it's still there when I do order, it might be a number 2 canvas. It's not a number 1. It's not a must-have. So at the minute, I haven't got anything planned to order. I do, however, have a plan on canvases to get done because I've got quite a few kitted up and I need to work my way through them. I have 2 rows left on Mackenzie's Treasure to do, and that will be finished. Once that is finished, I will then be moving and starting Sneaky Cat for the lovely Betsy. Very much looking forward to doing that. Right, let's get the watermelons, which are the 839. I've got a fair few with these as well. So that will be the next one. I am also working on Little Village, which is a round drill canvas, which is my go to work canvas. Now, I do intend on doing a whip on that. So you guys, I do like to do at least one whip on every canvas, regardless of whether it's a work canvas or a home canvas. But I do want to get a bit more done on it, and I do like round ones because they are quicker. Haven't done much on it, a couple of sections, but I could get a couple more in. Now, I did have the whole day yesterday diamond painting, which is the first time I've done that for a long time. Had a chat with Penny, as always, and we sat and chatted on the phone while we were both diamond painting at one point, which was quite nice. None in that one. So in this one, we've got one there. So yeah, nothing new. to share. My daughter, well, I call her my daughter-in-law. My son and his girlfriend aren't married, but I gave her Memoirs of a Geisha because I bought that when I very first started. It was one of the first diamond paintings I ever bought from Diamond Art Club, and I bought it to do for their house, and she got interested in what I was doing, and I ended up giving it to her for her to do herself, and then she hasn't done it. She literally hasn't done it, but I gave the children, her children, some little diamond paintings to do for Christmas, and I think it prompted her to have a go. So she did message me yesterday and she went, "Oh my God, I'm obsessed." And I was like, yay, finally. She's had that canvas for over a year. And every now and again I'd say, "Have you started it yet?" "No, not yet. No, not yet." But I sort of went back to her and said it is kind of addictive, and she went, "Yeah, it is." So I'm looking forward to having some more diamond painting conversations with her. But I'm super pretty because Memoirs of a Geisha is a gorgeous canvas, absolutely gorgeous. I remember going on to Diamond Art Club and buying the 2 cheapest ones that I could find that I liked to try it out, and literally 3 days later I went back and ordered another 2. That's how it started. So yeah, very happy at that. I do not have any plans to kit anything up. I do need to get through some of these canvases before I keep kitting up. Once I get Mackenzie's Treasure done, I will kit another one up then, and I will just kit one up as I get one done. That's going to be the new rule for 2023. Right, how many of those have we got? 3, 8, 5, 7. Oh, plenty of those at the minute. I've got more than enough of those. I've got a full pot full, so that's going to be about 800, I think. I need 772, so should be all right. Penny is doing incredibly well with her challenge. Super proud of her. Hence why it's prompted me to do mine, because I've been doing videos just in case she hasn't put up. Now, she has been poorly, bless her heart. She's got quite a bad chest infection, is meant to be on bed rest, but in Penny's mind, bed rest equates to sitting at her desk diamond painting. So who am I to argue with her? She's older than me, so I have to be respectful and say, okay, love, I understand. But yeah, she's going great guns. How the hell she's getting so much done every day, I don't know. But we were talking about this yesterday, and I measured the section I was doing, and I'm doing sections on Mackenzie's Treasure of like 1,000 drills at a time. So really, it is doable. So hopefully I can get cracking on Mackenzie's Treasure. One there, and I've got one underneath there. This is where the counting begins, you see. We did have, my husband did go out on Saturday. He went to the Straw Bear Festival. It is a celebration of the plough, something that used to occur where I live, and they stopped it, and then they resurrected it again in the 1980s. So it's a glorified pub crawl pretty much, with Morris dancers. But he enjoyed it. He had fun, and he did actually come home the same night. He woke me up to say, look at the clock, look at the clock, it's before 12. He's done it again. It's before 12 and I'm home. I was like, yeah, well done. Right, do that one. That's in the next section. So let's do this. So we've got one there. I think that Pattern Keeper is playing up because I've got so much on my tablet. That one goes there. And that's why it's playing up. It's lack of memory. So I shall have a look at clearing my... To be fair, I have 2 patterns on Pattern Keeper that I don't actually need because I'm not going to be doing them yet. So I could take those off. I do have them stored elsewhere. So that's half an hour so far. I mean, Penny says it's quicker to do a bigger section. I'm not sure I believe her because I'm quite slow. But you know, don't know till you try. Let's get those. 3781. 3781, I need 663. Got quite a few. I don't think I need them at the moment. So one goes in there. And one goes in there. And then we've got one under there. So that's them done. And then we've got one in the middle there. It does get harder as you fill in more spaces, I feel. Oh, I've dropped that one. Get off. Done. Done. Okay. Next symbol. Not too many of those. 3021. So yeah, I've got up today. I've done what I've needed to do. Thought I would come on and film a bit of this. 3021. And I can then finish it off camera. I only need like 4. Because I really want, what I'd like to do is to get like 50% done by the time we get to May. That would be ideal. So doing the bigger sections. Oh, Penny's challenge has just got up. Oh, it's done it again. Right, I'm gonna have to clear my my tablet off. I've got too much stuff on there. That's fine, I can do that. I think that's why, it's just lack of memory. You need quite a bit of memory, I think, especially if you've got multiple canvases stashed. Right, loads of stuff. Oh, literally 2, look, 934. 934. So she pulls out 3. Absolutely typical. Where was the other one? Oh, it's right there where my finger is. That's why. Let's get that one. So that's those done. What's next? Oh, 1. 3011. Just one, so we'll pop dip for that one. Generally, if I'm doing my heaven and earth, I do use a mini tray. They are perfect for confetti, or if you are a single placer, if you always single place, you can multi-place in a mini tray. You just haven't got as much, you can't get as many lined up. That's that done. Not too many of those, so let's do those. 435. So getting some oranges in. I just find these trays, because they're a little bit deeper, you can give them a good little shake, like that. 1 there like that. I've got a bit of tape sticking out of my pen. So I'm literally just tapping it on my clothes. Oh, hang on a minute. That should be there. That should be there. That should be there. Oh, did that wrong. Corrected though. Corrected now. That one goes in there. Having the usual finding out you've placed something wrong previously gig going on. Oh, I did it that time. Fixed it without having to come out. I don't know why it does it. I really don't. I just guess it is just down to lack of memory. Oh, one of those. 869. Where are you? 839, 869. We only need 97, and I actually need 2. Managed to get out 2. Gotta love it when that happens. Like that. So the plan for today is to finish this. Oh, I need 3. Missed one. To finish this section so that I've got that done. And then I'm gonna have another crack on Mackenzie's Treasure. And then tomorrow, when I finish work, I can come home and I can do a video on, oh, not many of those either, 3862. I can do a video on Little Village, because I'd quite like to show you guys that canvas, because it is, the colours are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And it just proves that sometimes you fall in love with a canvas that you wouldn't normally have bought. And it was just one of those sale items that I just thought, oh, that's a good price. I'll get that. And it's turned out to be a really, I haven't done masses on it, but it's turned out to be a really nice, enjoyable canvas. Oh, could I have done that any worse? Honestly. Right, let's get these off. Literally just tipped them out and they've all gone flying all over the sticky. Couldn't have done that any worse if I tried. Okay, short break. Okay, so I'm going to carry on for a few more minutes and then I'm going to call it a day, because I don't want the video to be too long. Just working my way through 3031. Working my way through these smaller amounts, and then once I've got the larger amounts, it will be quite quick to fill those in. But I want to give Penny a call because her video's gone up now, so I want to make sure she's okay and she's not overdoing it. She did say she was gonna get up early today and get it done. And believe me, it is not easy. I struggled when I was doing my event, and I was only doing sometimes a 2x2 section. So doing the amount that she's doing, I'm not surprised that she needed a break. You know, she does need to make sure she's resting. And it's huge, the amount that she's doing every day. 3,400 drills a day. I have no doubt she's going to do it. If you don't know who I'm talking about, by the way, I'm talking about Penny at Kalb's Sparkles. That is Kalbs. You can find her on YouTube. She is my bestest buddy, my diamond painting best friend. absolutely love her. We have become firm friends, and we met on here. We met through this, and I'm so grateful because we talk every day pretty much, and we bounce ideas off each other, and we encourage each other, and sometimes we even encourage each other to not do the things we're meant to be doing for fun. And then we have a good laugh about it. It's like, well, you did it first, you said it, I've got a drill stuck. She does like to distract me, and will then just turn around and go, no, I've distracted you, I'm going to go off and do what I need to do, mate, bye. She's a bugger. Right, 779. Plenty of these. I only actually need 392, and I've got a full pot, so definitely more than enough of these. Oh, that didn't stick. Well, let me just, thank you, give it another dab. I like working with new glue because I like the popping noise, but I don't like it when it won't behave. I have to say, considering that I am working with drills from different companies, the gapping isn't so bad on this. I did give this a roll today, and I did also put some more washi tape down the sides. I did give it an unroll and just made sure my sides were all done with washi tape, which was good. Right, that's there, so that's there. Just struggling to find where my drills go. There we go, that's that one done. So you can see we're getting there. The thing I'm struggling with the most is the fact that I can see the next 3 squares, which has put me off a bit, but that's just purely because I'm at the beginning of the row, and I have had to come the other side of my desk. I'm actually sitting in my client chair to do this today. Oh, loads of those. Let's not do that. 1H 167, so let's pot dip for that. Just one. That goes in there. So annoying that the other one's on the next section. Right, so we've done that, we've done those, they're all the same, they're all the same, they're not. So we'll soon be into big colours. 3858. How many of these? Oh, 164. I've got more than enough. Don't need many. So I'm not going to pour too many out. So it is in this. So one there. One there. Oh, didn't pick that one up. One there. And one there. Turn over, thank you. And then one, oh, one there. And one there. So that's those done. Let's see what else we've got. We've got these ones. So I think I'll just get these little bitty bits done, and then I'll call it a day, and I can get this video edited and up. Don't know when it will be going up. 3721. That will probably, oh, how many of these? 109. 109. I might have enough. We'll have to keep an eye on those. They are different colours though, but I'm not too fussed. Okay, so we've got one there. And one there. And then one that side. So that's those done. And then we've got one there. And one there. And one at the bottom. Since I got this technique off Penny, you know, this of doing the small amounts first, it does make it go a lot quicker, I have to say. A lot quicker. Right, we've got an M, so let's do those. 898. 118 I need. I've got more than enough. I get all the bits done first, and then you can just plough through with the larger amounts. It makes it a lot quicker. But like I said, I will do those off camera. I just wanted to get a nice big section done today. And I have had some comments from people saying that they do like to see my heaven and earth. So I am hoping to make it a weekly project, because that will also get me ahead, which I need to do. Pepper is in full voice, you can hear. Oh, one of those. What's that? 221. All right, Peps. How many of these do I need? 36. I've got more than enough. Peps, come here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, baby. It is. Thank you very much for telling me. You see, she does like to let me know that there's someone around. 3830. 3830. I need 307. Might have enough. Well, maybe I don't need that bit of paper today. I have gone through this morning and filled up with any that I've got. So I may have some pots that have got more than I actually need in. Peps! The weirdest thing is she can't even see out of the front room curtains, so she's seeing this through the door. I think that's enough. I did. I have ordered. I took my net curtains down in my sunroom at the weekend, and because. All right, Pepper, come here. Because we all smoke in the sunroom. We only smoke in the sunroom, and we only do that during the winter. It's normally we smoke outside if it's spring. But when I took them down, they were awful. So I have ordered some new curtains and some blinds that are being delivered. I think that's all of them. So let's start on this 632. I thought that I'd ordered them on next day delivery, but I hadn't. I actually paid for named day delivery. So they should be coming on Wednesday. So at the minute, I actually have no curtains up, which is not great. So one there. So I'm just going to use my finger to point out where I am, because I know all of that is that. So we'll do that. And then that one and that one, which is those. And then those two. So I'm just using my finger to mark where I am, because when you're doing this, very often you'll do one and you'll look away and you'll lose where you are. So by using my finger, so I'm going to mark those as done. I'm then going to come down, because all of this in this section is that colour. So I'm going to mark that one there and that one there, because that's where I need to stop, and then I can just fill these in like so. So that is my tip. Find your boundary for that area, and then you can just go along and fill it in. Speeds it up somewhat. And that's that done. Like so. and then we've got one down here, so I'm just going to find that one, which is that one there, and then this one we have got, where are we? That's that there, that's them there, so it's this one, 1, 2, so that's them 2, and then we go up and it's all of this bar 2, so I'm going to put my finger there and I'm going to do these because I need to fill in this whole section. Do you see what I mean? I apologise if my finger's in the way, it could be. And then I'm marking it off as I go, and then we've got down here, so we've got this diagonal there, which is that, and then we've got all of this. So if I put that one there, everything above it is filled in, and that's pretty much how I try and keep track. You all know by now, if you watch me regularly, that I am not adverse to putting the wrong colour in the wrong space if I make a mistake, because I can, and it works perfectly well. And we've also got one right down here, so where are you? There's the 4, there's the 2, so we've got that one there, and then we've got on the other side. Oh, I've done that one. Never done that one. No, it's there. There we go. So I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to do a video that's too long. I'm going to carry on with this off camera. Thank you for joining me today. I do hope that you've enjoyed this video. I will be back soon with another one. If you haven't already, please do give me a like, hit that subscribe button, touch that notification bell, that will tell you when I upload, and I will be back very soon. It is, as always, over and out from this Kittened Up Kitten. Bye bye.